Oh, good morning again, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Let's come into a comfortable seated position. Feel free to sit up on a pillow or folded blanket so that your hips are a little bit higher than your knees. Good. And feel free to sit in a chair too. If you're sitting in a chair, sit towards the front of the chair so you're not resting on the back. Good, and let's close the eyes, tuck the chin for a minute as we're diving inward. Just noticing the feeling of the sitting bones resting on the earth. Noticing the legs and feet. And then scanning upward from the tailbone all the way up the spine, through the crown. Notice the shoulders down through the arms and hands. Notice the face. Notice the front of the body, heart, belly, pelvis. And notice the ears and any sounds that might be happening at home. And let the sound come to you so you stay centered in yourself. Notice the sensation of feeling the sound or the sound of silence. And become aware that you're breathing. And let's deepen the natural breath. And bring your palms together in prayer pose at heart center. Setting any intentions that you'd like for this practice today. And we'll send these intentions out with the sound of Om. Let's exhale all the way out. And inhale for Om. Let's do some sun breath today. So you can take your pointer finger and just close off your left nostril. And we're just going to inhale and exhale through the right nostril only. So our right nostril stimulates the right side of the body and the left brain, creating some heat This is the energy of the sun, light, brightness, stimulating our action-oriented, analytical mind. This is also great for digestion. And just a couple more breaths here. And inhale deeply and suspend your breath at the top. Imagine that energy of the sun, that light radiating through the body. And exhale, release the hand and let the breath go. Hatha Yoga, Sun, Moon Yoga. We'll do the moon side at the end. Don't let me forget. Let's come up to standing. Let your feet be about hip width apart from each other and spread your toes. And bring both hands to the belly. Dan Tien. This is our navel point area just below the belly button. Your thumbs can actually touch each other at the belly button. And then this space here is our navel point. So it is believed that on some level, every action, every movement that we do is initiated from this navel point, from our core. So begin to lift the pelvic floor slightly so that this navel point area feels a little bit more firm and steady. But so that you can also breathe and you can feel your breath happening in the middle belly, the ribs, and the chest. Beautiful. You're charging your space around the body and within the body. Layering on the Ujjayi sound, contracting the throat so your breath sounds like the ocean. This creates a steady anchor for the mind. Let's keep this position, but bend the knees. Keep that pelvic floor gently lifting. Reach the hands out in front of you. And you might be able to bend slightly deeper. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, straighten the legs, shoot to standing. Let the arms come out and down. Inhale, sit down into Utkatasana. Exhale, shoot to standing. And let's flow with this a little bit. So inhaling as you sit down, reaching up. Exhaling as the arms release out and down, legs come straight. Creating some heat in the body, movement linked with breath. Let's do 2 more. Good. Interlace the hands behind the back. Reach them away from your back and inch your feet a little bit wider so they're shoulder width apart. Bend the knees, sitting down and then folding so that the head releases down as the hands reach up. And just rock it a little bit, side to side. And in this forward fold, begin to release the arms down. Bring your hands down to the floor and slowly walk either your hands forward or your feet back into downward facing dog. Tuck the chin, trying to gaze towards your navel point. On your next exhale, lower the knees down, coming into tabletop. Relax the toes of your feet and circle the hips. You can have your hands a little bit in front of the shoulder line. And circle the other way. Now let's come back into down dog. You can tuck your toes. We're going to do this very methodically. So keep your knees on the ground for the moment. Spread your fingers wide and glide your shoulders down the back away from the ears and hug your armpits in towards each other. Okay, so if you missed me doing that, my shoulders were here and I went like this, gliding them away from my ears. My neck has lots of space. And I'm also kind of trying to hug my armpits in towards each other. Good. Now start to lean back. Inhale as you lean back. And it's an exhale to lift the knees up off the floor into downward dog. Just make any adjustments that you need to. Good. Beautiful. Some of you might be able to shorten your downward dog a little bit. See how that feels. Good, and then walk the hands or the feet back to standing fold. Good, use your inhale to gaze forward. Lengthening your spine. Keep this length as you exhale and fold. Use your inhale to rise all the way up, reaching the arms all the way up. And exhale, arms release down for mountain. Inhale, reach your left arm up and over to the right. You're breathing here. And on your next inhale, let's switch sides. Inhale back to center. Step your feet together. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Interlace all of your fingers and then just stick your pointer fingers up. So your hand mudra looks like this. Tucking the tailbone, staying nice and straight. Let's inhale at center. Exhale as you lean your upper body to the right and your left hip sticks out to the side a little bit. Good, Ellen. Nice, Ginny. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, reach it out and fold. Inhale, gazing forward. Exhale, walk it into down dog. You can stay here or inhale into plank for a couple breaths. Push-up position. Gaining upper body strength, reach back through the heels of your feet, pelvic floor is lifting. Good, and bring it back into downward dog, lift those hips up. Good, Gisela. Yes, Carolyn, that's wonderful. Good. And coming into plank one more time. One more breath. On an exhale, lower your knees. Keep your back nice and straight. Okay, and we'll lower the whole belly down. Keep your elbows in at your sides. Beautiful. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, lower down, let your chin touch the ground. Inhale, cobra number 2. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, cobra number 3. Exhale, child's pose. Sink it all the way back. Bring your third eye center to the ground. Send your breath into this low back. Inhale to gaze forward, preparing for downward dog. Tuck those toes, lean it back. Exhale, lifting into down dog. And walk it up to forward fold. Inhale, gazing forward. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Exhale, arms release. Good. Bring the hands to the hips, and you can always use a wall or have a chair nearby, something to hold on to. We're going to work on a little balance, and then we're going to tie this in to our sequence. Okay. So spreading your toes, pick a spot in front of you that is still, maybe down a ways at the floor or straight ahead, and gaze at that spot. Let your eyes rest on that spot. Pelvic floor is lifting, keeping us steady at center. Lean just enough onto the left foot so that you can bend the right knee, and let your toes hover over the floor. And circle out this right ankle. Now notice if you were to totally relax this low belly and pelvic floor, how does that feel? And then try lifting it again. Circle the other way. Good, you can even try to hug this right knee in with the right hand for a moment. Good, and let it down. Turn the right knee out to the side, bringing your right foot to the left ankle or calf, but never on the knee. You can stay right here. If you'd like to, you can lift the arms up. Keep your pelvic floor lifting, dantian stable. Keep your breath and your gaze. You're developing balance, developing strength. On an exhale with control, let the arms down. Let the leg down. Circle it out. Other way. Good. Come back to center. Centering your gaze. Lifting the pelvic floor. Hands come to the hips. Just bend the left knee. Left toes are hovering over the ground. Circle it out. And you might have one hand on the wall, one hand on the hip. Circle the other way. Good, and you can even try, remember you're just trying, doesn't have to come out perfect. Holding that left knee with the left hand for a moment, lifting up through the heart center. Good. With control, let it down. Okay, left knee bends out to the side, left foot comes to your right ankle or calf. Tree pose. You're balancing on one foot. Keep lengthening up through the body. Maybe the arms lift, or maybe one arm lifts. Nice and easy. Let the arms come out and down. And let the leg release. Good. Little circles. Okay, ready? Let's tie that in. Starting with the first side, coming into tree with the right foot against the left foot. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, plant the foot down and fold. Inhale, flat back, gazing forward. Exhale, walk it into downward dog. Walk it into downward dog. Hang out in down dog or inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower the knees, keep your body straight, but bend the elbows, lower the upper body down. Good, Carolyn. Inhale, cobra. We're taking 3. Exhale, chin comes down. Inhale, cobra number 2. Exhale, all the way down on the belly. And 3. Exhale, child's pose, sink it back. 3 deep breaths into the low back and hips. Forehead resting on the ground. Inhale to gaze forward. Exhale, tuck those beautiful toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Walk the hands and feet together. Inhale, gaze it forward. Keep that length in your spine as you exhale and fold. Inhale, reaching all the way out and up. Exhale, other side for tree. Left foot comes to the right ankle. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, plant the foot down, lower down, folding. Inhale, gazing forward. Exhale, walk it into your down dog. This is our last one. Hang out here or inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower the knees. Keep your body, the rest of your body straight. Bend the elbows, lower it down. Inhale, cobra. Good. Exhale, lower down. Good. This time for cobra, really glide those shoulders down the back and try to reach your heart forward. Slowly, slowly rising up. Pelvis stays on the floor. Good. Exhale, lower down. Last one. This time, if you'd like to, you can look upwards a little bit. Exhale, sink it back, child's pose. 3 nourishing breaths. On an inhale, gaze it forward. On an exhale, lift the hips up for down dog. Walk it to standing. Good. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach it all the way out and up. Exhale, Samastitihi, mountain, equal standing pose. Beautiful, everyone. Okay, we're going to combine tree pose with this subtle leaning to the side, okay? So let's start with one hand on the wall. So let's bring our left hand to the wall or something. If you have a chair, you can also just have your left hand on the top of a chair. That's fine too. And have enough space between you and the wall so that you can lean towards it a little bit. Okay. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Now we're going to bend the knee that's closest to the wall. So take your left knee and bend it, and then turn it towards the wall and bring that left foot to your right ankle or calf. Good. Now stand up nice and tall as if you're not using the wall to help you. Have your hand a little bit higher up on the wall than shoulder length, shoulder level. And then slowly start to lean a little bit towards that wall as you reach your hip away. And you can even reach this right arm up and over towards the wall. Keep breathing. Good, Ellen. Nice, Gisela. Ginny, you might want to switch legs so that the knee that is bent is the same as the hand that's on the chair. There you go. There you go. Yep. Good. And Carolyn, if you're comfortable there, try lifting your right arm up over your head and lengthening that whole right side, and your right fingertips are reaching towards the upper part of that door. Good. Good. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, release. Other side. Whichever hand is on the wall is the same knee on the same side that you're going to bend. Bending it towards the wall or chair that you're using. You're in tree pose, stand up nice and tall as if you're not leaning on the wall at all. I'm just going to inch my fingers up a little bit so that as I lean my upper body, it's not like I'm leaning my whole body towards the wall. I'm just letting this upper body lengthen up and lean a little bit towards my hand. And then maybe my other arm can reach for it too. Beautiful. Yeah. You got it. Last inhale, deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Let's try it without the support of the wall. Ready? Let's come on to both feet. No wall. Doesn't matter what happens here. No expectations. Let's cheat with it, okay? So let's do this then. Left foot is going to come to the right ankle, but I want your left toes touching the floor. Okay? Feel that balance here. Belly is strong. Reach the arms up, interlace them over the head. Pointer fingers are sticking up. Beautiful. Now take your hips away from the bent knee. And your upper body is getting so tall, so tall, so tall. And it's also leaning a little bit to the left towards the bent knee. Tuck the chin, deep breath here. Use your inhale to come up to center. Exhale, release this left leg. Good, other side, right foot comes to the left leg. Your right toes are touching the ground for extra balance. Reach it up, you're getting tall. Let the hips move a little bit away from the bent knee and you're extending your torso up towards the sky as it leans to the right. Tuck the chin, beautiful. Use your inhale to come up to center. Exhale, let it go. Amazing. Let your feet open wide, hands swing side to side. And bring it to stillness. Inhale, Utkatasana, just like we started. Pausing here with your breath. You can wiggle your hips a little. Inhale, shoot to standing. Exhale, let it go. Last one, inhale, Utkatasana. This time, exhale, fold with it. And gently lower down onto hands and knees. Let your knees get wide. Toes are touching each other behind you, but the knees are wide. Sink it back into wide-kneed child's pose. You can bring the palms of the hands together, bend the elbows so that the hands are over the head, fingers sticking up towards the sky. When you're ready, gently release. Coming on to the sitting bones, bringing the soles of the feet together. You can either butterfly the knees, or you can keep them in stillness. You can stay tall, or you can try to fold with a flat back. Good. And if you're folded, or even if you're still straight up, feel free to rock it a little bit side to side, just coaxing the body open. Good. Okay, let's balance on the sitting bones, this one that we've been working on. So you can hold the outside edges of the feet and lift the feet up off the floor. You're balancing on the sitting bones here. Let your shoulders glide down the back and find that engagement in your navel point and pelvic floor again so that you feel strong here. Keep your breath and then maybe lift the feet a little bit. Good. And you can kind of reach one foot towards straight as the other foot comes in. Good. And then other side. And you can try to straighten both legs. Nice, you guys. This is so easy for you now. If it's not easy, it looks really easy. See if you can come out without falling over. Yeah. Nice. Good job. Let the feet come to the floor in front of you. The hands come out to the sides. We're going to roll down to a count of 8 onto the back. So make sure you have space behind you. Okay. Let's inhale deeply. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it down. Let your head down. Allow your spine to lengthen. And then hug both knees into the chest, just flattening your spine against the earth. You can rock the knees around a little bit. Good, and I'm feeling like you should do anything that you want for the next 2 minutes. So let your body lead you. And I'll just play you a little bit of music. When you're ready, you can lay down in Shavasana, our final resting pose. And for our first minute in Shavasana, we'll take the moon breath. So first, just get comfy. You can lay flat out on the back, or you can have the legs slightly elevated on a cushion. And feel free to cover the body with a blanket. Good. And once you've found your position, just take your right pointer finger to gently close off your right nostril. And inhale and exhale through the left nostril. This is your moon channel. Cooling, feminine energy. The moon does not have light of its own, but it reflects light. This is a calming breath. And take a smooth inhale through this left nostril and gently pause at the top. Letting this calming moon energy circulate. And when you're ready, exhale and release the right arm down. And surrender your breath completely. And just resting here, being open to absorb the gifts of yoga. begin to deepen your breath. And I'll sing you a blessing. Om Guru, Om Om Savaha, Om Maha, Om Jana, Om Tavaha, Om Satya, Om Tat Savitur Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Appa Jyoti Raso Amritam Brahma Bhur Bhuvasvaram. Making your way up to seated. We'll seal this practice today with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And let's inhale in between each word. Om is sound of the universe. Shanti, peace. Let's inhale together. And exhale. And inhale for Om. Shanti. 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 The light within me bows to the same light within you. All one. Namaste. Great job today, everyone. So fun to practice with you. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Welcome. Namaste, my